Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Just because I can. And I continue with Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. I'm still here in the Cantina. I knew the second you walked in here. It's quite obvious you're a Swoop Racer, perhaps a good one too. What else could have brought you to the Citadel Station but to challenge our track records? What's the course like? Because the Citadel was recently constructed, it's completely state-of-the-art, featuring the most recent advancements in Swoop Racing. What are the new advancements? With the recent influx of Reversal Lift technology, the Swoop Racing circuit, our track features vertical challenges, demanding an even higher level of skill and precision from our pilots. Improvements in the construction of bikes, you should invest in it, have enabled us to introduce new types of obstacles, making the races even more exciting for the fans. And for the pilots, of course.
Yeah, there's nothing Swoop fans like more than seeing a good wreck.
It's a dangerous sport, no doubt, but that's the price of glory, is it not? What are the records? The champion of the Citadel Station is Of Darum, with the record time of 41:27. The second is 44:73, held by Record Soren. Nikriatis holds the third best time of 50:03. The fourth time is Young Abzareb with the time of 58:01. I want to race. Very well, there's a 100 credit entry fee. That's a little steep. There'll be more than enough wagering to cover that. You're probably right. Okay, I'll let you race for free, but you better come through for me. You'll get your money's worth. Hopefully. Everything's set up to go. Good luck. Okay, it doesn't... well... and to... okay. I did not set up the... definitely straight.
Dovrei kun mili vuosa slima puhuan.
Okay, I'm pretty sure the swoop is bugged, which is actually a problem because it means that I can't run into any of the boosts, which... yeah, it's kind of a shit show. Maybe at least I'll beat the weakest time so that it's not completely a wasted run, but still. It's a bit ridiculous. A reasonable time, but not spectacular. You didn't beat the first place record. Okay, so I guess I don't get anything for like other places. Well, I want to race again. I guess I have to pay. That's a. Hopefully it doesn't bug itself this time. It does. Okay, that's pretty annoying. Because without the boost, without the boosts, I don't think I can do it. Okay, that's a problem. Yeah, that's definitely a problem. Yeah, I will reload because obviously the game is bugged. Like, the swoop just goes above the track. Okay, so I think I'm in the second place now. Yes, and the difference is not even that big. So let's try again. Again, I'm not sure why that happens, to be honest.
Lord Dovre
Congratulations, you're the Swoop champion of the Citadel Station. What's my prize? Yes, of course, the prize. Your reward for achieving best time is 500 credits. Wow, that's a really shitty prize. Alright, I'll be going. I was hoping for a bigger prize pool.
Ah, so you must be the Jedi everyone's been whispering about. No more trouble with the TSF, I hope?
Can I help you?
Perhaps you don't know who I am?
Can't say that I do.
You haven't been on Citadel Station long, have you? Let me introduce myself. I'm Bennock, the man in charge of Lopak Slusk's protection. You do know who Lopak Slusk is, don't you? The two gentlemen with me are Matu and Nahata, Slusk's finest men, other than me, of course.
Oh, leave the man alone, Bennock. I bet he'd come out on top if you fought.
Now, look, sir, I meant no disrespect. You're probably Slusk's strongest player.
It's your skin, Bennock. Just warning you, Slusk could easily replace you.
Well, she is right. Mess with me and you're dead.
We were just leaving anyway. Come on.
Wise man.
Gamorrean bodyguard. The Gamorrean ignores you. He might not even speak basic.
Hello there. Fresh blood at the cantina. Enjoy. Your drinks are on me. We should talk. Later.
Who are you?
If you're asking me that, handsome, you're better off not knowing. Tell you what. You just enjoy yourself, and if in the future we have business together, you can come back and we'll have another chance.
Welcome to the Entertainment Module 081 Cantina. How can I assist you?
What sort of entertainment do you have here?
We feature Citadel Station's most talented all-bit band around the clock, as well as live Twi'lek dancers. You won't find any holograms here. Casual Pazok players should be able to find a friendly match in the game room. Or, if you're a bit more seasoned, we have daily tournaments with some of the best players in the Outer Rim. Cards too slow for you? Try your hand at Citadel Station's Swoop Track and see if you can challenge the all-time records. Last but not least, we feature only the finest cuisine and beverages from Ryloth to Coruscant.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies are in short supply and high demand.
Well, if our treasury... I don't understand your problem with the Republic. It's not like Onderon hasn't benefited from joining.
It was one of the darkest days in our history. Talia sold Onderon to the Republic, and what did we receive in return? Nothing. In exchange for the blood of our soldiers, the prosperity of Iziz has been stripped to decorate dead planets like this.
Look, if it weren't for the Republic, you'd all be speaking Mandalorian by now.
And because we accepted the Republic's aid, we should be indented to them forever?
You make it sound like the Republic turned Onderon into a prison colony.
Perhaps. Only that the Republic did not even conquer us. Our own betrayed us and allowed the Republic to take what it would. Well, if our treasury continues to be sapped for projects like this one, Onderon will be the next dead planet on the Outer Rim.
It's always the same story. When things are going well, no one ever thanks the Republic. Oh, but when problems start, that's always where the fingers are pointed first.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore order.
Is there something I can do for you?
What can you tell me about Zerka?
What's there to say? We're the only corporation with a branch on Citadel Station. Getting in early, as they say. If this whole Telos thing pans out, we could be in a great position. If Lorso doesn't screw it up, that is.
Telos thing? You mean the planet restoration?
Yeah, it's a long shot considering the state of the Republic these days. Still, if it works out, the Republic may decide to start restoring other war-torn worlds. At least, that's what Zerka hopes. If we can integrate ourselves into the process, Zerka stands to make a tidy profit in the future.
How does Zerka profit from the restoration project?
Quite a few ways. As part of the Republic contract rewarded for a planet like Telos, Zerka is allowed to use the planet's natural resources to help fund and support the project. On top of that, the Senate's easy to negotiate with. They're liberal with the amounts of credits they throw around, even with the Republic being in the shape it's in. And of course, new planets mean new markets for Zerka products. All in all, a very good arrangement for us.
Tell me about Lorso.
Yeah, Jana Lorso. That woman's look, forget it. She's my superior, and that's that. She'll screw up soon enough, and then I'll move in for the kill.
How do you think she'll mess up?
She's got her hands in too many dirty little... well, I think I've had a few too many drinks. I shouldn't be talking to you about this stuff. Just forget it.
Wonderful sight, isn't it? The best of my dancers, and the best I've seen in many years. Who are you? I am Dalton Head, an entrepreneurial businessman here in Swoop Station. I deal in odds and ends, stuff that Zerka and Double Brothers have no interest in. Odds and ends? Indeed, I run a loose business and my stock changes from day to day. Could I look at your inventory? Not quite so plebeian as that. I believe Samian and Denny's Double would be more than willing to do business with you. I've come over on behalf of Hara. Oh, you're the slave holder. That one must be about Ramana then. Fine, give me your proposal. Is there something you want in exchange? I am a man of many possessions, inanimate objects that bring me little joy, but to see the beauty of dance is a rare treat. Credits, if it must be. The currency of the Republic is such a mundane way for businessmen to arrange their deals. But if it is the only way, I would accept no less than 2,000 credits. How about you wager her on a game of Pazak? Now that's an interesting suggestion. The situation, what a setup. Ramana lost by Hara in the Pazak game, to be wagered by Dotham in another? I do like the way you think. There is merit to your suggestion. Fine, I shall play Ramana as a wager in our Pazak game, against a wager of 1,000 credits of your own, I think. Alright. Let us play then. This card doubles the value of the rust card you are dealt. Interesting. Interesting. Well played. It was a good set of games, though perhaps not enough to make up for losing Ramana, but I will keep my word. Very well, I've sent Satus here go, but it's true it's always best to avoid being attached to anything in my line of work. Our business is completed and I would ask you to depart from here for now, but do not hesitate to call upon me if you should have further exchange. Ramana, your period of servitude to me is finished. Your ownership is transferred to this human. In that case, I humbly submit to your wishes. I'm taking you back to Hara. No, I want to set you free. I don't want your belongings, and I don't want to give you back to the guy that originally wagered you. Like, she must have been his slave too, because otherwise he wouldn't be able to use her, you know, a person, as collateral. I want to set her free. Where's that option? Stay here for now. As you wish, Master. Dark side points. No, but I do want to set... I do want to set you free. What's up with this quest? I don't want your earrings. I want to literally free you from slavery. Can I even do that? like, maybe I'll tell her I'm giving her back to this guy, and then I'll tell the guy I'm actually freeing her. Maybe it works like that. It would be a pretty convoluted way of doing that, but
so
it's the only thing I can think of. Like, I certainly don't want to own a person. And I don't want to give her back to him, because he's a slaver too. He was the one that originally wagered her at cards, which is...
Hello there.
You know, pretty low, all things considered.
I don't...
Okay, so I'll tell her I'm bringing her back to Hera, but I hope Hera, even after the horror he has submitted me to, but it is not my choice, it is yours. Let's go. I hope I can finally let her go. Romana, this can't be true. I thought I had lost you for sure. Don't sound so pleased, as though you had anything to do with getting me free. Aren't you at least a little happy to see me? I couldn't care less. If he hadn't asked me to come, I would have been on the first shuttle out of here. Well, you're free, Romana. You can do whatever you want. You can go with Hera if you want, but the most important thing is you're free now. I have no desire to go with him. He means nothing to me. Then you can go wherever you wish. Thank you. You have given me a new life, and I am thankful for that. No, Romana, don't leave, please. I don't know whether to thank you or to strike you. I guess I will just leave it at that. Yeah, whatever, you're trash. You're pretty trash. Okay, that was pretty convoluted. Why would I need to bring her back here just to let her go later? Like, that's a bit nonsensical to me. Why wasn't there just an option to tell her that she's free? But I'll go to the docks now.
I hear the refugee problem on Nar Shaddaa is getting out of hand. I met someone who managed to escape. He didn't even want to talk about it.
I'm surprised there are so many people traveling. With things being as dangerous as they are, I thought everyone would stay home. So you're Habat's errand boy, huh? I'm helping the Ithorians, yes. What's it to you? Zerka has an offer for you. No, you must have confused me for someone else. Is that so? That's unfortunate. I was supposed to instruct someone of your description, but Zerka would be willing to pay handsomely to have a certain droid delivered to them. You must be mistaken. I'm not interested at all. That's unfortunate. I'll have to keep looking then. Let's go. Before I go into your dock, I just want to look around.
I've been waiting for my flight to Terrace for 5 years.
Seems like mercenaries are popping up everywhere now that the war's over. I wish the Republic would bring them in line.
This dock is off limits pending an ongoing TSF investigation. Move along.
Because I was also tasked to investigate a disappearance in Dock 3. I guess I might start with that, actually. This is Docking Bay 3. You have no business here, please be on your way. I'd like some information about a passenger. What goes on in here? The docking bay is privately owned and operated by the City Station branch of Zerka Corporation. Any inquiries should be directed at the offices in the residential module. I'd like some information about a passenger that came through here. I'm sorry, but I can't release that data for you. The confidentiality of travelers who come to our bay is one of our primary concerns. Don't worry, I'll be discreet with my inquiries. The killer is dead anyway. Perhaps, even so, I will incur some expense for me to find the information you seek. How much would that expense be? 25 credits would be sufficient. Excellent. Now let me bring up the passenger manifests. What's the passenger's name? Batu Rem. Here it is. His departure destination was Nar Shaddaa. He was scheduled to return on a shuttle that has already departed. That's all the information I have. In our business, the less information we gather, the less we have to give out. Our passengers are doubly protected. This is a private docking bay owned and operated by Zerka. Unless you have business here, move along. I'm looking for a man named Batono. Doesn't sound familiar. Your best bet is to inquiry at Jana Rorso. You can find her at Zerka offices in the residential module. You don't know, but he oversaw these dogs. Look, I'm paid to guard the docking bay, not to answer your questions. Inquiries about Zerka officers should be directed at the branch's executive officer. Zerka employee, then you know Batono. You must be mistaken. Please move along. I can threaten you a little. I think that the problem with threats is I would never actually carry them out, so they only will work until someone calls my bluff. But I can threaten you a little. You can tell me what you know, or I can hurt you, and then you'll tell me what you know. Alright. I know that you work for Zerka, but that is all. You have to believe me, talk to Lorso. If anyone knows more, it's her. Okay, so I'll grab the droid, and then on the way back I'll also talk to the Zerka lady. Greetings. What's in this bay? One of our orbital freighters that we are using for the restoration project. Normally it is used to transport flora and fauna brought from Onderon and other worlds that we have to the restoration zones that we have established on the planet's surface. Normally, what is it going to be used for now? Nothing really. Our restoration efforts have been brought to a standstill. Why is that? There are planet restoration contract disputes with Zerka that must be resolved before we can resume our work. I know little more than that. Chodo Habat, our leader, could tell you more. Chodo Habat sent me to deliver the replacement restoration droid. He sent word of you. Please enter. They are waiting for you inside.
Let me take care of this. Damn thing's stuck.
I hear you.
Okay, do I want to bash this down? I guess I won't, for now.
I'm glad you're here. I'm the only man the TSF could spare, and frankly, I got a bad feeling about this.
Yes, we are all pleased to see you. Chodo Habat had said another would alive to help us.
Excuse me, Master, but it seems we have some additional visitors.
Who are you? How did you get in here?
More where that came from. More where that came from.
Time to take you down to size.
I am grateful for your assistance. That was most terrible. I wonder who could have ordered such a
One of
thing.
the assailants was carrying this.
An assassin stew. It's no surprise that hired killers would carry weapons such as these.
Actually, Master, it appears that it has a number of illegal modifications.
Interesting. I believe you are correct, though I am by no means an expert. Such modifications are illegal at the station. Lieutenant Grant should be informed so that he can conduct an investigation. I will leave it to you, but most importantly, you must take the droid back to Jedi Order. I fear that there might be more attacks if we do not get it to safety. I'll be taking it to Ithorians right away. So, can I, like, do I have to talk to it, or?
I will trust your judgment, Master. Lead the way.
Follow me to the Ithorian compound. I am gladdened by your safe return. My people sent word of what happened at the docks.
I am yours to command, Master.
Good, good. Our computer system has been prepared for your arrival. You may begin transferring your data onto it
So
immediately.
now, Master Habak. Farewell, and farewell to you as well.
I am grateful for your help. Please accept this as a gift from my people. I found this blaster on one of the assailants. I am sorry, I am not familiar with that sort of a thing. Perhaps you should take it to Lieutenant Grant. He may be of more help. Is there anything else I can do to help you? This incident at the docks confirmed one of my fears. The gunmen were from the Exchange. Zerka has hired the criminal syndicate to work against us. Long have I suspected that Zerka and the Exchange work together, the former supplying manufactured arms to be sold via the latter's black market channels. Now, with the TSF keeping a closer eye on Zerka activities, the corporation has turned to the Exchange. The corporation has turned to the Exchange to be its fist on Citadel Station. Zerka and the Exchange must be stopped. What you say is true, but up until now we had little success dealing with them. I have tried to meet with their leader, a Quarren named Lopak Slusk. He has refused my every invitation and allows no one inside the Exchange suites. I fear that he does not take us seriously. The Jedi, though, are renowned as warriors and diplomats both. Perhaps you might speak with Lopak. Show him the value of restored telos. I'll go speak with him. I am most grateful for your assistance. I will guide my thoughts towards your safety, and Lopak's as well. A medical unit. You have no business with the Exchange. I'm here representing Choro Habad. The Ithorian, we have no business with him. And how do I set up an appointment? For his second, Luxa, she's usually in the Cantina.
I will arrange transport to one of the restoration zones on the planet's surface. You will be safe from the TSF there.
That seems best. We wish to wait until things calm down before we attempt to seek passage off system.
For the services you have offered to Zerka, you will also be reimbursed. I trust that is an agreeable arrangement.
Yes, Executive. If there's nothing else, my associate and I are eager to board the shuttle and leave the station.
Of course. I will instruct the commander to await your arrival.
Aren't those the two guys, the Rodian and the... Wait, you're the criminals the TSF is hunting for. Stop them, they are wanted criminals. I think that's our cue to get out of here.
I simply do not have time for you. My hands are full with trying to manage the restoration project without the aid of a droid intelligence, which you so kindly gifted to the Ithorians.
If there is nothing else, I would prefer it if you left our premises.
Does the name Batono mean anything to you?
Batono? Of course. He was one of our former employees. Let me tell you something. There are far too many like him. Do-gooders who believe that because of the things Zerka must do to remain successful and profitable, we must be evil. They do not see the impracticality of their beliefs. They do not understand the realities of the galaxy. If certain funds must be paid, then Zerka will gladly pay. If competitors removed, then Zerka will do its part to forward progress. Batono could not see this. Before leaving our employ, he stole many of our records, then began to stalk our movements on the station. Harassment, but conveniently overlooked, sanctioned perhaps, by the Telosian authorities.
He's gone missing. Do you have any idea where he might have gone?
I'm curious though as to why you are looking for him.
Gren and the TSF are looking for him. He asked me to find him.
I see. Well, I suspect he's putting his nose into something or another. People like him can't mind their own business, always needing to pry into matters that don't concern them. I do know he spent some time in the company of the Ithorians. I assumed that was the reason for his efforts, that he thought by inventing stories of Zerka's evil, he could put Chodo Habat and his incapable assistants in charge. But if you are searching for him, and find him, there would be a reward for any information of his whereabouts.
So you could silence him?
Silence his lies and fabricated untruths. His slanderous accusations are a needless trouble atop a great many troubles this planet faces.
How would you convince him to abandon his investigation then?
If credits are what he wants, then Zerka will pay him for an easy settlement of this situation. Otherwise, Zerka will be forced into a lengthy petition process with the Telosian Council.
Well, if I find no truth to his accusations, then perhaps I will tell you.
If your conscience demands it, then by all means. Just remember, a reward is waiting for you.
So, he supposedly had dealings with the Ithorians? Which, unfortunately for me, means that I probably should backtrack back to the Ithorian compound. You have returned. Okay, I probably need to ask Chodo. Lopak's Lusk is difficult to meet, is he not? I will continue to guide my thoughts towards your success. Do you know anything about a man named Batono? I am sorry to admit, the name is unfamiliar to me. I must admit I have little interaction with the other residents of the area, however. Are you sure? Lorso mentioned that he spends time here in this compound. It would not be the first time Lorso was mistaken. I assure you I have never known a man named Batono to spend time here. I am looking for him on behalf of Lieutenant Gren. If I can locate him, it may prove the end of Zerka. I believe what you say is true, and it gladdens me to hear that Lieutenant Gren is the one who is searching for him. I am sorry that I spoke untruth to you before. Indeed, I do know of him, and I know where he can be found. But even so, you must promise me that you will tell no one about this, not even Lieutenant Gren without Batono's permission. I give you my word. Very good. You see, Batono came to us for protection, and we found him an apartment where he could hide. Our security technicians will find him the apartment in the eastern portion of the module. I will give you the passkey to enter. Give him my apologies for revealing his hiding place and my explanations. I hope he will not be too angry.
I do not approve of this alliance we have formed with Chodo Habat and his Ithorians.
And why is that?
Habat has an agenda, and he hopes to tie you into it to use you to his own ends.
I don't sense he intends to harm us.
Be that as it may, it would be best if you avoided such needless entanglements. You are too valuable to be caught up in the struggles of this planet.
Well, regardless, he needs our help, and I will give it.
I cannot force you to listen to reason, only hope that you will grow past these infantile delusions of right and wrong.
Well, it is you who is quite infantile, with your endless proselytizing of vague importance. C1.
What the? You're not CSD. What are you doing here?
You're Batono, right?
What? No, you must be mistaken. You're probably looking for a previous tenant or a neighbor.
Lieutenant Gren sent me to look for you.
Dole sent you? Can't say I'm surprised. He was the one who wanted me to come forward in the first place.
It's the right thing to do.
Easy to say that, but you're not the one Zerka will send its assassins after.
If it's your safety you're worried about, you shouldn't. After Zerka is exposed, they won't dare to move against you.
Sure, but everything takes time. Testifying before the council's deliberation, time that Zerka could use to rub me out.
The TSF can put you under its protection.
You might be right. I don't think Zerka has gone so far that it's willing to openly clash with the TSF. But Zerka has eyes everywhere. I'm not even sure I can leave this apartment safely.
I can protect you.
You? Look, I'm sure you can handle yourself, but I think this might be a little out of your league.
I was a Jedi. I will see you safely to the TSF office.
A Jedi? Jedi or no, Gren wouldn't have sent you if he didn't think you could get the job done. All right, fine, but we need to get moving.
Well, come with me.
Lead the way, I'll watch your back. Lead the way, I'll watch your back.
Oh well, seems we already have a welcoming party.
What do we have here? Batono, if I'm not mistaken. You've been a hard man to track down.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. It's you we've all been looking for. Executive Lorso sent me to take care of some unfinished business.
Lorso isn't taking Batono anywhere.
That's fine. We weren't planning on taking him anywhere anyways.
That was a close one. We need to keep moving. Let's leave this mess for the TSF guards to sort out.
Now let's go.
I have to hand it to you, I'm damned impressed. Not only did you find Batono, you convinced him to testify against Zerka to the Council. And believe me, that's no small feat, considering I think Batono is as stubborn as ever.
You don't sound happy to see me, Kren.
Well, if there's nothing else, they should be going.
Of course, I'm sure you have other things to be doing. The bounty is yours for finding Batono, and a bonus for bringing him back as well.
I don't have anything for you, but thanks for saving my life. I'll try and return the favor someday.
Something I can help you with?
I have a blaster that you should look at.
A blaster? I don't see why not. What? Where did you get this?
I was ambushed by the thugs in a dock module. One of the attackers was carrying this.
Interesting. This is no ordinary holdout blaster. It's been outfitted with a number of illegal modifications. You say you found this at the docks. That is disturbing news.
Why is that?
When off-world weapons are transported onto Citadel Station, whether they are personal arms or shipments to be resold, they are inspected and licensed by the TSF. This confirms my fear that there is a source of black market weapons and components here on the station. I could use your help getting to the bottom of it.
Perhaps I could find you the source of these goods.
A relative stranger as yourself might be useful for the investigation. You'd be compensated, of course.
I'll see what I can do.
Great. The first thing I would suggest is showing the blaster around, discreetly. See if anyone on the station knows something about it, or at least reacts suspiciously. There's more than a few people around here I'd suspect having a hand in this. Anyways, good luck. Let me know if you find the source of the blaster.
Asking questions is a dangerous hobby, Spacer. You better keep off your nose in your own business instead of someone else's. You never know when you end up dead. Get my meaning? Unfortunately for you, you won't get a chance to learn that lesson. Okay, he doesn't have anything incriminating on him. Welcome back. Can you tell me anything about this blaster? I do not specialize in the sale of such things. Appears to be in good condition, but I wouldn't know the going price. I suspect it has been modified, but illegal weapons are not my area of expertise. My brother deals with unsavory sorts. If anyone knows, it will be him. Just don't let him sell you anything. Just a few shelves, then this. I can hear you quite clearly. Welcome back. What can you tell me about this blaster? Give it here and let me take a look. Very interesting, very good craftsmanship. But no, I can't tell you anything about it, other than it's a holdout blaster, upgraded. Well, I want to know who sold the weapon I was attacked with. I will admit that I sold it, but I sell a great many things. You cannot hold it against me for doing business, can you? Well, do you know anything about the smuggling operation on the station? I know that it's an extremely lucrative arrangement. You may say that my knowledge is first-hand. Well, are you an idiot? You just incriminated yourself. I'll report you to the TSF. Oh, come now. You don't think me that foolish, do you? You have no real evidence, and without it, Zerka's money is more than enough to keep the TSF out of my business. How is Zerka involved? Because the TSF is barred from monitoring activity in Zerka's private docking bay. I reached a generous agreement with Lorso for its use. Well, I'll be going now. So I need to somehow get into that docking bay, right? That would be the order of business. Or I can agree to work for him and then betray him once I gather enough evidence, but I'm not sure if the game is sophisticated enough to recognize that as a possible option. You know, it might just straight up be working with him, which I'm not interested in because obviously that's majorly illegal.
Hello there. You know, I heard about what happened at the docks. Can we talk for a bit?
Can you tell me anything about this blaster?
Hand it over and let me take a look at it. I can't say I recognize it. It was good work, though. Whoever fixed it up knew what they were doing. It's certainly not mine, I can tell you that.
So, what did you want?
So forward. I handle vice. You know, spice, gambling, the good things in life. For the local exchange boss, Lopax Sluss.
Your exchange?
Don't worry, I won't make a move on you. That Squid and I don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. You being one of them.
What do you mean?
Look, are you really Jedi?
I was, but not anymore.
Exactly. This exchange bounty has nothing to do with you. But Slusk, my boss, won't listen to me. Still, you seem a very capable sort. Tell me, are you a capable sort?
Yeah, I would say so, yes.
Good. I like that. So here it is. Help me with Lopax Slusk, and I'll keep the exchange off your back. And find your missing ship.
How would this work?
I can get you into the exchange suites in Residential 082. They're west of the entrance. More than a few of the guards are in my pocket, so there shouldn't be too much resistance inside. When Slusk's out of the way, I'll clear up this bounty matter and get your ship back. Deal?
I think it's a deal. Technically speaking, that's being involved in gang warfare, but I don't care one way or another, and she seems more positively predisposed to me than the other guy, so I think it's a deal.
We'll speak again. Best of luck, Hanson.
Because I still need access to their, like, you know, maybe she will be more positively predisposed towards me and I'll manage to convince her to help the Ithorians, and the other guy literally wants to sell me for cash, so, or rather he wants to buy me, which obviously I'm not that enamored with that idea.
Something I can help you with?
Saman Dobo is the source of the black market goods.
I'm not surprised to hear that. We've been very curious about his business arrangements, but have had trouble getting any real evidence. Samhan's no fool. He knows just how far he can go, and he stays a hair's breadth within those lines. But he seems to trust you. Maybe we can use that to our advantage.
What do you have in mind?
If we could catch Samhan in the act, we could arrest him and have more than enough evidence to have him put on trial. But it's catching him in the act that's the problem. If you could convince him to trust you, we could hit him right in the middle of a transaction.
Alright. I'll go and see if I can help him then. Anything else I should know?
Just see what he wants you to do. We'll have to play it by ear from there. Good luck.
Okay, so the game does specifically recognize me working undercover as an option. That's good to know. Oh, no, I don't want to go to the docks, I don't think. Okay, I'll deal with him next time, because this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to save. And end it for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!